Onward to victory.
Well, it is a little muddy out.
Thought I'd show you this neat little rock. Look at that guy. Well, she's a little slopped up.
Not something you get to see every day. That's pretty cool.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's windy. Let's go outside. First things first, gotta check the fluids. Look at that, perfect. Check the air cleaner here. Oh yeah, she's good. All right, let's go pick some rock. All right, first things first, we can't pick rock with a pallet fork. We need the rock bucket. Much more gooder, if you can hear me at all. Struggling. Does anybody else have a terrible time hooking these connections up? I swear, sometimes they'll snap right on, and other times like this, you get one on, but you can't get the other one. Come on. Uh-oh. Now what? You just keep trying, of course. Haha! Just like that. Alright. We're ready to go. Greased up, fueled up, hooked up. Now we gotta load up. All the ups. And we're gonna head to the field. I got my Gatorade. Should be good. We'll see you guys at the farm. Mike's already out there. We're gonna go join him. And we're back. We're at the field. We're in the skid loader. We're going to, first of all, I got a tree that is not welcome in our fence line that is going to be removed. That's my first target. And then we're gonna go pick some rock. So let's go. So these trees are like my worst enemy. I'm gonna try to pull this out with my grapple bucket here, but we'll see how she goes. It's coming apart. Stay together. Hey, look at that. So the reason that these are so troublesome, they seem to grow so bad every year, but their roots can go so far. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say if you see one of these trees, your tile line that's 60 foot away that you think is not in any danger at all is, I bet it's got roots in it. It's amazing. Look at how hair-like those roots are. It is just amazing. And this isn't a very big one. They can grow massive, and they get the, if you can see that, they get like a yellow root to them. So when you've got a tile issue and you dig down and you find a root ball in there and it's yellow, you know exactly where that came from. Look at how hairy those roots are. That's just, God, it's a good one to get out of here. As you're coming with me. There we go. There's another one down here that I'm going to go get now too. So you see that hole in the fence right there, that gap? They used to all be trees, and we had to clear that out here, I don't know, what's it been, 5 years ago or so, because the tile was plugged, and right where I was standing was a pond, kinda like that. So it's bubbling out of the ground right here and running that way, which means the pipe down in here that comes down and goes through there must be plugged, I'm guessing due to those group of trees. Repairs needed, maintenance needed. That water's not supposed to be there, nor will it be there for long. Well, I got a pretty good bucket load of rock on, and I'm on my way to the rock pile, and then I'll go back because it's working. It could be better. It's a little wet. We got just shy of 3 inches of rain last week, and it's plenty sticky. So when you get to when you go to dig a rock out, you get some dirt with it. So then it's a lot of shaking, and I want to leave the dirt in the field, right? Well, you get to the point where they start rolling out of the side of your bucket, or they start coming out the front of your bucket, and it's just better to go dump them. Otherwise, you start picking them up 2-3 times. One downfall of a skid loader, it's quick. You can just, you know, kind of pluck right along. It goes pretty fast, but it's got its downfalls too. Nothing's perfect, but it's better than getting them by hand, because most of the ones in my bucket I couldn't lift by hand anyway. I tried showing the camera and it doesn't do it justice. I'd have to get out and get down at the ground and up close and personal, but you have to take my word for it. There's a lot of rock in this area. This is a very rocky side hill, and you might say to yourself, well, why don't you just pick them all up? Then they wouldn't be there. Well, that's true, but they populate very fast, it seems like. But we're out here trying to find things like this. He came out of that hole, and there was about that much of him showing, and the only reason that I happened upon him is I ran it over. And with this track machine, every time the roller goes over it, it tosses you around and you're like a rag doll. So back up, scrape, okay, there it is, pluck it out, and now I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to go after the rock that I had seen the first time before I found this one. That's usually how it goes. You find one, you go after it, you find 3 along the way. But we're after the big damaging rocks. The little ones, you know, the ones that are the size of your fist, yeah, they're a rock. No, we don't want them, but it'll be okay. It's not going to damage hopefully it's not going to damage anything, and we'll move along. But the ones that are like this, that are, I mean, this one is half the size of a car tire, and that can wreck some stuff. You can bend digger shanks, you can break in hydrous knives. I mean, this one's probably not big enough to bend a row unit on a planter, but that can happen. Rocks can cost you dearly. That is why we spend so much time and effort to pick them up. See some of the rocks that we've picked off of here. I mean, look at the size of that one, or that one, or like any number of hundreds of these. It just never ends. You could pick every rock that you see on the surface, and the next year you come out here and it's like you never did anything. It's amazing, actually. It's witchcraft. So I found a great big, we'll call it a boulder. It's the width of my bucket, and I don't know if it moved at all. So he come over to see if he could wiggle it with the tractor. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be wiggling. He's gonna dig a little deeper and see if he can get under it. She might be a backhoe rock. There's plenty of those out here, I'm sure. Well, we're covering it back up for the time being. When hopefully we get some time to get over here with the backhoe and we'll dig it out. But tractor and loader is a no-go. Wouldn't budge. It's big. It's a big rock. This is definitely one that has bent some shanks before, but we'll get it. We will be victorious, just not today. We're at a new farm, just down the road from the one that I was just at. Mike had most of that picked when I got there, helped him finish it. So he's across the road, and I inline ripped these headlands, which I won't get into that, but I probably won't do that again. Let's just put it that way. Okay, I had to get out and stretch my legs. I've been in there for like 4 hours now. And thought I'd show you this neat little rock. Look at that guy. Can you see it? If the sun was shining, that would be nice and sparkly. It's like almost... I know there's a name for it. I'm not a rock guy. Whatever. But... we're cooking right along here, 2 of us out here. I got, there's a 40 across the road, that's done. I'm on, now started this one. All the trees are pushed off of it, that's ready to get worked and planted. There's 140-ish. Found 2 tile problems, so that sucks. Got a rock that we can't get out, we'll need the backhoe for that. And, but the rocks are acceptable, picked. So now I'm going to knock this 40 out, and I'm going to keep going. I would love to record and pick rock, but every time I slap my bucket back, the magnet that I'm going to be replacing on this camera lets you guys fall, and you guys are going to end up with a headache if I keep doing that. So we're going to do it this way. See you in a bit. Check that out there. There's a dead tree, which I think it was a pine, possibly. Goes way in there, but look at all of the limbs. I mean, they're all the way clear out into there. It just exploded when this hit the ground. It was obviously dead. And I noticed that down the field there, let's see, there's one there. There's 2 there. Gonna have to go push them in. So We're switching from rock picking to tree pushing now for a little bit. That's a big tree. That's a lot bigger than it looked from a distance. See if we can get this trunk out of here. I gotta show you here. Look how far in there it goes. That was a really tall tree. No big deal for the skiddy. Pushed it right out of the way. Even broke some of it off, actually. I'll clean that up, no problem. Let's see, I want to push it the other way though. I'm going to go out here and push it the other direction. Just going to skim the ground. I might take a little corn stalks, that's fine. Just want to get as many of these sticks as I can. If I got out and did it by hand, I would be here for the rest of the night, and I don't have that much daylight left, so little dirt, it'll be okay. I just need to get the big pieces. Working better than I thought it was going to. I figured I'd have to pick up some of these little guys, but they're so brittle, they're just smashing into the ground and obliterating. Get the big ones, and the rest are just gonna decay where they lay. Kinda rhymed, didn't it? One last push, and then this one will be good to go. Let's go to the next one, huh? Not too bad. A couple little sticks, but that'll be fine.
What's going on, guys? Just getting to the shop here. We're going to go meet up with everybody else. They're over on a farm picking rock, and I feel like that's all we've been doing lately has been picking rock. But over there getting some stuff cleaned up. Some tree lines need cleaned up as well, and there's also a little bit of water over there, so I'm gonna be getting in the backhoe here and taking that over and seeing if we can't get a little pond to drain properly. So gonna be going and doing that.
She's a little slopped up, but we expected this. Not really the goal, obviously, but it'll clean up just fine. Well, I am running low on fuel on this rig. Mike's still going. I can see him right there. I hear him, actually. Must have a big rock. I can hear him getting her in the basket. Cael is on his way. That might be him that I hear now. He's bringing the backhoe. And we're going to dig open some tile, I think. As long as it doesn't rain. It's kind of starting to rain. Sprinkle on us just here a little bit. But we're going to do some backhoeing. And then it's going to be dark here for too long. Less than an hour. Check out the sky. Kind of unique. Some of the best sunsets happen here. Nothing like Montana, but you guys will see. We'll see what Cael's into when he gets here. Onward to victory.
Well, it is a little muddy out. It's a little wet. It is a little wet out here.
I knew it was going to be wet, but it sucked it right in.
That spot's wet.
That
I can
spot's
tell you
wet.
that.
We're not going where I want to go. I mean, look at this. I can disappear without a trace there. Not good.
This is what we're trying to eliminate. Water is bubbling somewhere in that area and causing this problem. So we were trying to get, I don't know what we were trying to do. Make a water run for it to drain off, hopefully, but
Standing water here should have been a dead giveaway.
yeah,
You oh, she's dry. Wow, we're good.
mint conditions.
Well, that's not gonna work. There's the creek. All I wanted to get to was right there. There's a tile that goes under here, obviously under the trees. It's all plugged up. And I just wanted to break it. I can't even get close. It's running there. All of that running water should be in the ground. Yeah, so on my camera earlier, I was just going on a big rant about these trees and their neon yellow roots. Prime example. Hey, guess what? The tile's plugged up. I wonder what it is.
Well, we're gonna have to try to figure something out here to get this water off, so stay tuned. Well, we've deduced that I think that we would do more harm than good trying to get the water out of here. So with the conditions that we've been dealt, we're going to leave before anything gets worse. So we'll let it dry up, see if it gets any better, and we might have somebody else come in and fix the tile there, get it fixed right. So we've got a rock here that we're gonna go try to dig out. Wasn't able to get it with the skid loader, so it's a pretty big rock. So we're gonna go try and get that with the backhoe while we have it here. So
I'm gonna see if you guys can see that. Look at that rainbow. That's pretty cool. Even a double rainbow. Look at that baby. And the sunset in the rain.
well, Chris is gonna give it a go. I had my moment to shine. I've never actually had the opportunity to run this backhoe yet, so that was some good practice right there. But Chris is gonna give it a try now, see if he can't. I couldn't even get the rock to move, so we'll see if he can get it to at least budge a little bit, give us a little hope here. We can't get this rock out of the hole, so we're pushing it around, we're moving it, but even if we did get it dislodged, I don't think there's any way that we're going to be able to get it out of the hole. So I mean, it's a pretty sizable rock. With that, we're gonna dig a hole next to it, not hit any tile lines, and push it into the hole deeper and get a little bit of dirt on it. Also, can we just appreciate this beautiful Iowa sunset? I mean, this is beautiful. Not something you get to see every day. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna keep digging this hole and get this rock pushed into the hole and then cover it up and then get the whole surface leveled back out, and then we'll pack up and be out of here.
All right, so we made it back to the shop. It got dark on us. We got the rock buried, got plenty of dirt on top of it, so that's good. But this is going to be the end of the video. Make sure you drop a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll be sure to see you in the next one. Thanks.